What is going on, guys? Welcome into the video, and in today's video I will be seeing if I can win an MVP with 42-year-old Udonis Haslem. And if we can't win MVP, can we maybe win Finals MVP, or can we maybe make first team All-NBA? And not sure if any of these will be realistic, but in today's video we're going to find out. And make sure you guys do hit that like button. It would help out a lot. And make sure if you're new around here to subscribe. But without wasting any more time, let's jump right into it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off by editing Udonis Haslem. And we're not just going to go through the list, bump everything up to a 99, and then simulate. We're going to make it, I'm not going to call it realistic because we're not, we've never seen Udonis Haslem as like a high 90 overall. But, I'm not going to give him like a super high three-point shot, mid-range shot. But the things like finishing around the rim, rebounding, defense, everything like that will bump up, block as well. So, yeah, everything like that is going to be, mid 80s to high 90s. And then, three-point shot, that kind of stuff. Jump shooting is going to be lower. So, also we're going to mess with his tendencies. So, so he's shooting more and taking the shots we want him to take. So, standing dunk, driving layup, driving dunk, those things I'll bump up as well. So yeah, we're going to keep messing with his tendencies, but I really just wanted to show you guys kind of what I was doing and my thought process behind all of this, and creating Udonis the way that he's going to be. As you see, we're messing with his post game right here. So that's probably going to be a big part of his offense. He's not going to be doing much else on offense, I don't think, other than, maybe some post play and just shots around the rim in general. As you see, I'm bumping up his shot tendency, touches, hopefully to maximize both of those. And yeah, just continuing on with some of that stuff. So hot zones is next. And what I did was I'm just gonna put everything inside of the 3-point line hot. He's not gonna be taking many 3-pointers, and it just wouldn't be realistic in any way, shape, or form if Udonis Haslem was bombing threes like Steph Curry. So that's what we did with the hot zones. And then we also came over to badges. And again, I'm not just going to give them every single badge at Hall of Fame. I'm going to give some of them Hall of Fame. That makes sense. And then others maybe lower, like silver. As you see, Chase Down Artist just put at silver there. But something like Anchor is going to be Hall of Fame. And, that kind of thing. So just messing with the badges a little bit. Not gonna, go crazy with it, but still, he's still gonna be dominant, right? So, rebound chaser, box out beast at Hall of Fame. I think those make sense. Boom, let's go ahead and save him. And what overall is Udonis Haslem? He is a 97 overall, and as you see here, not everything's an A+. So that's kind of what I was saying before. Not his 3-pointers a D, mid-range C+. So playmaking C+. And then I'm also going to change his primary position to power forward just because we have Bam, and I think Udonis Haslem's only, 6'8". So, I think power forward just makes sense to begin with. And then also you add the Bam piece. I think it just makes sense to move him to the 4. And that'll be that. And I think that's all we'll do for that. And we'll jump into the simulation. We'll sim one game, see how he does here. And Haslem in 33 minutes, 19, 11, and 4 blocks, 9 of 12 from the field. I'm still worried about the number of shots he'll get. I mean, I guess someone like Bam is not going to take too many shots. Haslem in 30 minutes, 30 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists. Huge game there. Haslem 26 minutes, 26 points, 16 rebounds, 11 of 14 from the field. Crazy stuff. So we're going to jump into some trades now. I want to just, like I said in the beginning of the video, if I can't win MVP, I want to try to win Finals MVP. And so we started off rough. It was rough. So we are going to jump in and do some trades here just to upgrade the team and kind of just turn us into a title contender. As you see, we didn't trade for many big names, but just kind of some backups and just some role players because we have kind of the core in place already with those top 4 there. So we kind of just need those solid role players. And our defense was horrible to start the year, so I kind of upgraded the defense with some of those guys there. But continuing on in the simulation, we are 13-12, 14-12, and I'm going to show you in a second the stats and everything for Haslem. For standings purposes, we are 5th in the East. So a little, I think we can be better. We do have a better roster than that, I think. And here we go. 28 minutes per game, 16, 12, and 4, 2 blocks, 53% from the field. So I'm just a little disappointed with the points per game, but everything else is amazing, right? So minutes, and that has to do with minutes per game mostly, right? If here's his per 36. He's putting up 20, 15, 5, and 3. So, but even then, still his points per game is a little underwhelming. So, I don't think we have MVP in sights with averaging just 16, 17 a game. But here we go. We're going to sim to the final day of the regular season, and then we're going to go ahead and check everything again, see where we're at, and so we killed it the second half of the year. First in the East, and stats-wise, Udonis Haslem, 16, 11, 3.5, and 2 blocks a game. So pretty similar to what we looked at before, but the minutes went down 1. He only ended up playing 27 minutes, which... he was tired after playing 27 minutes. He was tired like the entire year. So that age is definitely showing some signs there. So no MVP for Udonis, unfortunately. But is it possible he makes All-NBA third team or maybe an All-Defensive team? I think those are still possible. The one thing I was shocked, how does Trey Murphy win Most Improved Player? Udonis Haslem went from riding the bench all 82 games last year to putting up like 16, 11, and 4 with a couple blocks a game. And he wasn't even on the list. I went through it and looked. He wasn't even on the list, so I don't get that one. But all-defensive first team, Udonis Haslem, there he is. All right, we accomplished something there. I'm happy about that. All-defensive first team. You'll love to see that. But jumping into the playoffs, is it possible he wins Finals MVP? Probably not, but I think Jimmy would probably like to have a word about that, but we do win in 5 in the first round, and in the first round, Haslem put up 16, 8.5, 5, 3.5 blocks on about 49% shooting. Minutes did go up a little bit, so, we'll see what he's like on a few more minutes per game. Haslem there, not a great game 1. Game 2, we take. Cavs take game 3. Okay, another 5-game series. Heading to the conference finals, and here we go. Updated playoffs stats for him, 15, 9, 4.5, 2.5. So good stuff. Again, it's really just the points per game are a little low, but everything else is great. And here we are in the conference finals. Haslem, a near triple-double in game 1. Just 2 assists shy of a triple-double. Game 2 we take, game 3 we take, game 4 we sweep the Celtics, which is honestly kind of surprising. And going against the Warriors in the finals here. It's probably a long shot, but can UD win Finals MVP? Nah. Okay, 12 and 15 in game 1. Game 2, let's see. Oh my, 35 minutes, but he put up 8, 5, and 3. The most minutes he's played, but the worst production. So that's probably a sign of his age as well. Oh boy, yeah, this is not a good final so far. 2-2. Let's see how he did in game 4. And okay, best game there. Double-double, 20 and 11. Not terrible. But yeah, overall though, rough finals for UD up to this point. And we're getting absolutely wrecked here. And let's see, 11 and 14 and 5. But, oh wow, we made it interesting. We were down by like 30 points and ended up being a 5-point game. So we're down 3-2 in the finals, jumping back into Simcast. And let's see if we can pull off a win here and force a game 7. And it's very close. We're on the road here in San Fran. Here, 6-point game. Okay, 12. And it looks like we should take this one. Yeah, we're going to. So let's see what UD put up this game. Not even a top 5 scorer. 14 and 13. Very underwhelming performance in the finals here up to this point. But game 7, could he have a crazy game 7? I guess it's possible. Probably not going to happen. But Let's see here. I don't even know if... Okay, yeah. So he's not doing much here. But the good news is, looks like we're going to take this one. We're up 20. Yep. There's no way we choked it. Yeah, all right. Gonna take it. So we end up taking the finals, but there's no way on earth that Udonis Haslem wins finals MVP. Who's going to take it? Probably Butler, maybe? I would imagine. I don't know. I wasn't paying too close attention to everyone else other than Udonis Haslem. But, okay, Bam, wow. Bam takes it. Bam somehow averaged 26 points a game in the finals. Interesting. But, yeah, that's that. And we'll see. Here are the final playoff stats for Udonis Haslem in 30 minutes, 15, 10, 5, 2.5 blocks, 51% from the field. And then I'm also going to take a look at his NBA final stats, which here they are. 31 minutes a game, 13, 11.5 boards, 4.5 assists, 2.5 blocks, 43% from the field. So very underwhelming performance there from Haslem. But as you see, his minutes went up and his production went down. So I think that's a sign of his age. And look at this. He said after the season, I don't think I can go through another grind of another season. This will be my final season. So he's had enough. And yeah, he's 43 years old now. So I think his age definitely caught up to him. And when his minutes went up, his production went down quite a bit. For the most part, he's playing 27, 28 minutes per game. And he's just still exhausted all the time. So no MVP, no finals MVP. But first team all defense is still pretty impressive for a 42-year-old. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you guys leave a like below. But that'll be it for this one, guys. Hope to see you next time. Peace out.